He has worked with Mamata Banerjee. He has worked with Jyoti Basu. He has worked with Buddhadeb Bhattacharjee.
Both the CPM and later the Trinamool Congress also, they realized that if you can have the districts in and around West Bengal, in and around Calcutta under your control, then above Farakka it does not matter. I mean, I was district magistrate during the times of Mr. Jyoti Basu. The first term for both the Left Front and the TMC was good. Murshidabad, where I was the district magistrate, even now this is the only district where all parties have won. I mean, there is no other district in Bengal where the Congress has also won, and the TMC is also won, and the BJP is also won, and this other chap with this Muslim Muslim outfit that is also won. So this is the only district in the country in the state which is happening.
Hello everyone. So today I'm joined by Sanjeev Chopra, sir. Thanks a lot for joining us, sir. He's a retired IAS and he is director of the Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration, Mussoorie. So you might be thinking that why I'm joined by him and why I'm interviewing him. Because you have heard about his book enough these days, because it's way more popular than any other book on Lal Bahadur Shastri. And but the recent elections on which happened in Bengal and Tamil Nadu and Assam and Kerala, uh, it made me it forced me actually to interview him once because of Bengal only, not because it's my state, but because he has worked in Bengal for a long time. He has worked with Mamata Banerjee, he has worked with Jyoti Basu, he has worked with Buddhadeb Bhattacharjee. And you will not believe me, now everybody is criticizing TMC for its governance, for how it used to run the administration. But when I met Sanjeev sir, uh, it was last year. Last year's. It was a book launch at Delhi. So someone introduced me to him, and you will not believe me. That time, everybody was thinking that TMC was going to win for a second time. But in that time also, in that
Right.
third time, sorry, in third time, yeah, in that time also, Sanjeev sir was the one who was criticizing the government, the ruling party, and he was flabbergasted by the way the administration works. So, Sanjeev sir, what made you flabbergasted when you saw TMC party's administrative works? You have also worked with Jyoti Basu, but what was surprising in the TMC
I
party's?
think
Yeah.
I think let me also say that there has been a that I've seen the decline in all the parties. Let's put it like this: you see that the first term of all parties, the first term of both the Left Front and the TMC was good. Because let's go back a little bit of history. When the Left Front came, the very first 5 years, there was massive redistribution of land. Operation Burga had been successful. The Boro tubes came in, and for the first time in 50, 60 years, in fact, I think the first time after independence, and certainly in the last 60 years, West Bengal became self-sufficient in food. So it was a major improvement over what was happening. But the Left Front could not pick up on this, you see, because having done the Operation Burga once, the point is that after you've done this agricultural transformation, now you need to move from agriculture to industries, to services, to other things. Now that is where the CPM could not progress beyond that element. And I think one of the reasons was that when the distribution of portfolios was being done in the CPM, they did not retain agriculture with them. Agriculture was a part of the forward bloc, and there was a major conflict between forward bloc and the CPM also at that time. So that is the broad outline which I felt at that time. In the times of, I was district magistrate during the times of Mr. Jyoti Basu, and I must say that I must clarify here that the CPM was very dominant in some districts of Bengal. That is, in all the districts of Bengal, in all the districts around Calcutta. Howrah, Hubli, North, South, Chobis Parganas, Burdwan. These are districts where the CPM is very, very powerful. And therefore, here the hold of the Zilla Panchayat, in other words, the hold of the Sabadipati was very strong. But as you moved up from Murshidabad to Malda, the role of the Congress started becoming more prominent, and you're aware that Ghani Khan Chaudhary was a very strong force. And as you moved into North Bengal, the RSP and the Forward Bloc, they had a role, they had an important role. And Darjeeling, the Gorkhas, whether it was under the GNLF or under the GTC, that was on an independent trajectory altogether. Now, both the CPM and later the Trinamool Congress also, they realized that if you can have the districts in and around West Bengal, in and around Calcutta under your control, then above Farakka it does not matter. Because of the 294 seats that you have in Bengal, there are only 51 seats which are above Farakka, and there are 29 seats in Murshidabad. Now, an interesting factoid is that Murshidabad, where I was the district magistrate, even now this is the only district where all parties have won. I mean, there is no other district in Bengal where the Congress has also won, and the TMC is also won, and the BJP is also won, and this other chap with this Muslim Muslim outfit that is also won. So this is the only district in the country in the state which is happening. So what was happening there also was that administration, which I saw during Jyoti Basu's time from Murshidabad, was that they wanted to control, but it was not possible. So they needed the district administration because it was not a CPM dominated district. Now, there were two kinds of districts in Bengal. There were districts which were totally dominated by the ruling party, and there are districts which are not completely dominated by the ruling party. So that has been a tradition which Mamata Banerjee has carried on, that districts where you have complete political control, there you try to marginalize the administration and make the administration feel that it doesn't matter, that party is everything. And for that matter, there was not much change between the CPM and the TMC. Initial phases, Mamata Banerjee did try to sort of bring about good governance, but sooner or later, the same people, I mean the same lumpen element which was with the CPM, the same methods which they were doing, creating that syndicate for various things in employment, in various things, the same transition took place, and that is what spoiled the governance in the TMC regime as well. So I think this was the continuation, and one hopes that now that, and the point which I've made on various occasions is that when you have a national party, or let's not use the word national party, let me use the word an all India party or a pan India party. All parties are national, and I would not say that a party, because it is the Akali Dal or the DMK or the TMC or it's the Naga People's Convention, it does not make them less national than any other party. So I would use the word pan-India party, or a party which has a presence in more than one state, and a party which looks at itself as an alternate. Right. So what happens is that if there is something going wrong with the BJP government, or something going wrong with the Congress regime or a Congress chief minister, there's an appeal. There is an appeal. There can be a leadership change. But in Mamata Banerjee, and for that matter with Lalu Prasad Yadav, or with the Biju Janata Dal, or with Samajwadi Party, these state operators in the party and the government, they all became the same. They all coalesced in one person. And a one-person rule is not good for democracy anywhere. I mean, I'm not saying this in the particular context of a particular leader. I'm making a general statement which would stand the scrutiny of time in a political discussion.
What you are saying now, if you know Gautam, you have worked with him probably. It's Gautam Dev. A speech is going viral these days where he's saying that TMC will come and TMC will go, and Ajay Mukherjee's Bangla Congress had come and it went, but the parties CPI left Congress and BJP, they will remain in power. So it's actually the same thing you are also saying, if I'm not wrong.
You see, there's one slight difference here. You see, the Bangla Congress or a regional outfit of the Congress is not going to last for long, because even very, 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 you've had P. Chidambaram walking out of the Congress and trying to set up his Congress party. Didn't work. You had a leader like N.D. Tiwari coming out. N.D. Tiwari and Arjun Singh, they came out of the Congress, and that didn't work. You've had Pranab Mukherjee coming out of the Congress, and that didn't work. So it is not really practical for, and for that matter, even TMC. You see, because the possibility of a regional faction within the Congress coming out, that to my mind appears to be very little, especially because today is the date of very fast communication. You see, what was happening was that 30 years ago or 20 years ago, in the pre-internet days, there could be a state or an area where what Mr. Damram says is known only to that area. Today, any statement made by anyone is known across. So a statement made by any regional leader is known. I mean, Annamalai has made some statements about the CBSE. Annamalai, the BJP leader from Tamil Nadu, he's made a statement about the CBSE. Now it's known all over the country. So it is whether this was meant for Tamil Nadu or whether it was meant for the entire country, we don't know. So these days, political nuance is of a different order. So gone are the days when you made a statement for one particular region. Today, that region is the whole country. So I don't know. I will not. But the fact is that you see, the ideologically, the Congress and the BJP and some left outfit will always have some prominence, will have some scope in the country. But I'm skeptical about a regional breakup of a dominant party being strong. So if you have broken up completely, that's another thing. But within that, it won't work.